the show must go on. And that's the way life is. And, I'm fully aware that there are many people in life who can't relate to such emotion for a chicken. Those people are not my people. I am grateful and blessed for all the other people who do embrace the real beauty and love that chickens can have when they are loved. It's raining, and my tears have only just begun. In the early afternoon hours, after a very precious hen that wasn't even my hen, named Cinnamon, died last night about 9 p.m. in my arms, in my bed, with me. What a journey. What a beautiful life. A beautiful hen who undeniably, undoubtedly presented in my life the Good Shepherd Natalie, my life with divine, gifted importance. I am honored that heaven chose me to share the journey of miracles of life by utilizing a hen, a simple hen. About 8 weeks ago, I was honored to receive a phone call from Dr. Tyser, our veterinarian, who had known that Natalie was the vent lady, helping a lot of hens who were egg-bound. And Dr. Tyser called upon me and asked if I could come take a look at a hen that a 4-H family had brought in. There was no egg in there, and yet I immediately knew that it wasn't even thought, it was soul. I felt. And so I asked Dr. Tyser to ask the family of Cinnamon if I could bring this hen back home to the farm with me to utilize the power of the flock. I didn't think she would do well in a hospital environment. She needed to hear the sounds of farm life and receive round-the-clock palliative care from me. And that is when one of the greatest journeys of my life began, where I was so aware of how heaven works in utilizing a veterinarian, a doctor, working alongside a good shepherd, a simple girl who loves animals and lives on a hobby farm, to share the life of a hen who presented completely paralyzed in wings, legs, and feet, in her own mess. The first day I brought Cinnamon home, I was certain she died about 6 times. She didn't. Together, Dr. Tyser and I worked every day via texting, me sharing videos. I shared all my videos of her progress on my social media, and it was a full circle, beautiful moment to share with life, with strangers, with anyone who cared to click on my videos and follow the adventures of Cinnamon the hen. Dr. Tyser and I, in all our research, believed that Cinnamon was suffering from a vitamin B, as in boy, deficiency. and I began pumping her full of over-the-counter products daily. And ultimately, Dr. Ticer gave Cinnamon 2 vitamin B injections. It was a miracle. When you look at the definition of a miracle, that is a mere shift in perception. It's how we think. It's up to us to create the miracles. Nobody else can tell us what a miracle is. Cinnamon was a miracle. A beautiful, vocal, loving, very smart, blessed hen who I shall forever remain grateful for having 8 weeks of my life sharing such love, companionship, care. Yesterday morning at 2 a.m., I was awakened by hearing the sounds of Cinnamon whimpering. I woke up and I found her on the kitchen floor. She had lived on my kitchen counter for 8 weeks. I immediately noticed something neurological was going on with her, and I initially thought it was a condition called wry neck. I researched, and I held her all day, and I let her rest, and I pumped her full of electrolytes and gave her the Nutri-Cal to keep her nutrition. She couldn't eat yesterday. It was like, what happened? What happened? What is going on here? This is so unexpected. I mean, it literally came out of left field. I was not expecting this. This girl, this hen, she had begun to walk again. She made BCF best chicken friends with a couple of my chickens, including my little silky rooster, Andy, who protected her oh so lovingly. I knew she was dying at 2 a.m. I immediately contacted Dr. Ticer, and I continued giving palliative care and researching. And then about the 5 p.m. hour, I knew her body had already begun to shut down. And for someone like me who has shared my life with animals, I have learned a long time ago, there is no time. You can't guesstimate, you can't know when the final breath will come. And yet I knew at that 5 o'clock hour, her body had officially begun to shut down, and there was no turning back, no helping save her. And so I loved her, and I held her, and I sang to her, and I spoke to her with beautiful, loving words. I brought God and Jesus and spirit of angels of heaven into our moment. I basically became her coach, her earth angel. By about 8 p.m., I began to really pray. Please. She did not suffer. She didn't appear to suffer. I was laying in bed watching a TV show with my husband when she took her final breath, and it was peaceful to me, and I know it was for her. Today I am bringing Cinnamon to Dr. Ticer, and Cinnamon's family has agreed to bring Cinnamon's body to the North Carolina Center for Agricultural Disease Control, or whatever the official title is, I don't know, for a necropsy to determine the official cause of death, as well as anything else that they're able to find. We went through so many wonders. Was it Merrick's disease? Oh God, we prayed not, because that would mean my whole flock was affected by a deadly disease. Was it a vitamin B deficiency? Did it become a vitamin E deficiency? Did it turn into wryneck? What happened? I am left right now with a deep sadness of wondering, did she break her back when she fell off the counter? She lived on my counter. I never dreamed. And so I'm grateful that her family has agreed to have this necropsy done, because I'm grateful for this family for allowing their hen to come home with a complete stranger who is not a doctor. And keep their beloved hen, their 4-H hen, here for all these many weeks. We will have answers. Cinnamon is with peace. And I do know that this hen thoroughly, entirely enjoyed the last 7-8 weeks of her life at a fun farm with beautiful, loving flock mates and friends, and a loving Good Shepherd. The tears, these are new. I couldn't cry last night. It was surreal. And when I woke up this morning, it was still surreal. The show must go on. I look forward to finding further peace in further knowing of what happened to Cinnamon, the hen. Beyond that, I know what happened to her. She was loved by her family, loved enough by her family to be brought to a veterinarian seeking such help. Loved by her family enough to have allowed a complete stranger who wasn't a doctor to bring their hen home to her farm. I'm honored that Dr. Tyser reached out to me. I'm honored. And I'm grateful for all, literally, of the support from social media, strangers, and people who have become my friends. There is love in this world. Love is real. And I'm grateful to have a full circle of such persons and life that do embrace the love I share with my flock.